Hello, if you are new, welcome. In today's video, I have a special guest as I'm doing the mom tag. Now please welcome my mom. Come in, Mom.
Hello, my name is Shelly. I'm Megan's mom. I'm happy to join her today.
So there are 17 questions I'm going to ask my mom, and I'll link the questions down below just in case if you want to do this with your mom. So now let's begin with the first question. What was I like as a child?
So the first word that came to mind was feisty. Megan was very determined and very assertive as a child. She was the youngest in the family and was always making sure that she had her place and got her needs met, which it has served her very well. But that's my memory of Megan from a young age, was that she was always very much asserting herself and making herself known, and she was always a character, very funny, would always strike like funny poses. We have lots of pictures of Megan when she's young, like in a funny pose and always smiling and laughing.
Okay. Good answer. Next question is, what do you think of me making YouTube videos?
I love it. I am very proud. I'm very impressed with how well you do with your YouTube channel. I think it's great. Very proud of you. I'm very happy to be a part of this video today.
And since I've been wanting to do this for a very long time, and you know that, right?
Yes, I do. And I'm glad that we're getting a chance to do it today because this is fun.
What do you mean? No, I mean my YouTube channel is all...
Oh. I thought you meant the mom tag video. Yes, it's a great accomplishment for you to be doing this after so long.
Next question is, what's something funny I did when I was younger?
So I have a story. I will never forget this. It was a mix of something very funny, but also slightly embarrassing, but mostly very funny. So Megan had always had a lot of occupational therapy, physical therapy, and speech therapy. And this started from a very young age, starting at 6 months of age. But when she was in her preschool program, so this was before kindergarten, she had a male speech therapist he happened to be a very tall man. So Megan always saw him, kind of saw him standing or sitting, but, as this tall person. And this one day we were there together and he knelt down to Megan's level. And Megan had very few words at that age. That was one of the things she was working on in speech therapy, was trying to articulate and say more words. And so he knelt down to talk to her, and my husband and I were both standing there, and she, out of nowhere, slapped him on the top of the head and said, "You're bald." And we were just, it was funny, but it was also like, oh my God. Because, right in front of her, he had knelt down, totally bald head, and I didn't even know she knew the word bald at that point. But,
I say what's on my mind.
Thankfully he got a kick out of it. Everyone around laughed, but.
Mom, that's a good story. Next question is, have you learned anything about makeup / beauty from me? This is interesting.
I like this question, and I think it's kind of funny because I have, and what I've learned is that it's completely unnecessary. If you talk to Megan, you will learn that makeup is completely unnecessary.
Nope. Yep. Barely have ever worn it.
Her natural beauty is what is all she needs, and she's happy to tell people that. Her funny phrase is that makeup, I don't need makeup. A waste of my time. That's just a waste of my time.
Yes, I barely have ever worn makeup, but if you want me me do a video on trying makeup for the first time. Putting on, what's it called?
Mascara.
Putting on full face of makeup. I will do that video one day. It'll be fun.
Okay, that
But
would
yes,
be a good one.
I do think it's a waste of my time because I have other things I'd rather do. Next question. What's a weird habit of mine?
Okay, you may not like this, Megan.
What?
But this is what I came up with. And it's not weird because honestly, I couldn't think of any. There are very few habits that I could think of, and there wasn't anything I would consider weird.
Okay.
But you do have a habit of when we're together and someone's asking you a question, you have a habit of just automatically turning to me and saying, Mom, like for me to answer the question.
What? Mom, I don't like that. That's your answer?
That's my answer. That's because I think it is a habit. I don't think it's something you always...
I get nervous.
Right. It's a nervous habit.
Yeah,
so
I
it's
get
not,
nervous.
It's not that you always need me to answer the question for you, but you've gotten into this habit of just automatically turning to me and saying, Mom, for me to talk for you.
Yeah, but sometimes you do that on your own.
I do.
Yes.
So that's my bad habit.
So, yes, that's yours. But
Okay.
yes, I guess I could work on that. We can both.
We can. We will.
Okay, next question is, if you had to rename me, what would you name me? I want to know this one. I know what you're going to say, actually. I do.
I would name you Bug.
What?
Because that's like my nickname that's my pet name for you is Bug. But
That's funny.
but because that's not a real name, really.
No, and I do
That's
not
more-
like bugs.
The backup would be Sarah. And Sarah, because for some reason
What, Sarah?
you fixated on that name for all your dolls and your little Webkin animals and you had
Yes.
you loved that name. So
What? I thought you were going to say Madeline. Or whatever.
no, you don't look like a Madeline.
Oh. Okay, next question. When we go out to eat, what do I order?
A cheeseburger, medium well, plain, with fries.
Easy. Every time. That's pretty much all I order.
That was easy.
Yeah, you can probably count on your one hand how many times I've ordered something different.
You could.
Okay, what is one thing you wish I would do?
This is serious. I know that we've been laughing and some of the answers have been funny. This one's more a little bit serious, but just because I know that when hurtful things have happened to you in the past, or there are people that haven't been very nice or have done things, it's extremely hard for you to leave that hurtfulness in the past and move on.
Yeah.
So
And I have
say,
a good memory too, and it's really hard.
I would say the thing that I would wish that you could do would be to be able to leave some of the hurtful memories in the past and move forward more positively.
Yes,
That's what
I
wish
can
for
work on that. And I'm trying. I just remember things too easily. But, okay. Good answer. At number 9, what's something I do that annoys you?
This happens more often than I wish. But when we know we have a task to do or there's something that we need to do together, the thing that you do is to constantly tell me, we've got to do this, we've got to do this, we've got to do this, until that thing is done.
Oh, yes.
And I think you know that.
Yes,
Yeah.
I do that. But also, I do not like procrastinating.
Right.
I just rather do it right away. But yes, I understand that. But trust me, there are things that annoy me about you.
I'm sure. Maybe we'll have to do that checklist someday.
Yeah. Okay, next question. Oh, this is a good one. At number 10, what's something I obsess over?
Okay. Everything.
What?
No.
Mom, If you see my room, you know.
She's a little OCD. No, deadlines.
Yep.
Deadlines, that's like the perfect answer to this question is deadlines.
Oh, yeah.
So, and that
gosh.
has served Megan very well at many points in her life, is that she's very good about meeting deadlines, but it is something that she obsesses over if she knows something has to be done, and it has to be done by a certain time.
Like the last question. Was it the last question?
Similar to the last question. Yeah.
Yes, I obsess over things. I need to work on that. So at 11, where would you like to see me in 10 years?
I would like to see you living independently.
In a big city.
Who's answering the question?
Oh, okay.
Working at a job that you love.
Yep.
And being happy and healthy and just excited about life.
Oh, nice. And next question, when were you most proud of me?
I've been proud of you so many times, and like I said, doing this YouTube channel has been a super proud moment. Playing basketball and being as amazing as you are at basketball has been a proud moment. But the thing that has topped it all recently was finishing your bachelor's degree in mathematics and being as successful as you were in college, living on campus, and completing all the requirements of the bachelor's in mathematics.
And graduating with honors. And I don't let anyone forget that as well.
Thanks for adding that. Yes, that all goes with it. Lots of pride.
Okay, next question at number 13 is, what is the worst thing I ever done? I want to know what your answer is for this.
Okay. When I think about bad things that you've done, it always goes to like times when you had tantrums when you were younger. And you just had a hard time controlling your behavior. But one of the worst moments of that kind of behavior was when we were on vacation in Nova Scotia.
Yep.
And Megan had a major tantrum, major outburst in a public area and created a huge scene. So I will have never forgotten that.
Me either. Well, I don't forget anything, but I do remember that.
I'm glad those days are over.
Yeah, we won't go into more detail about that. So at number 14 is, what is your favorite moment of us together?
That would be the Taylor Swift concert, the Reputation concert at Gillette Stadium.
That's a good one.
When we were standing in, well, the whole concert was amazing, and it was great to experience that together with Megan. But the seats that we had were better than we even expected.
Yep.
And she moves throughout the concert to different stages. So we were pretty close to the main stage.
Yeah.
But at one point she moved to a different stage that was right in front of us.
If you know any details, it was the B stage. She played Blank Space and Dress on that stage. And to Blank Space, I was singing my lungs out.
Yeah, it was a great concert, and that was probably my favorite moment.
I guess because it was just us. The first concert we had Dad there, and he did not enjoy it.
Yeah, he was just our chauffeur for this concert.
Yeah, that's a good one. What's your set?
Thank you.
Let me think of mine.
Probably be the Ray Allen basketball camp.
Yeah, but that wasn't us, just us. Probably the Taylor Swift concert was the best moment together because that was only us. So next question, how was I in school? Let's see.
Very good. Only time I would say that you had any issue from my perspective was one incident in kindergarten. Again, when you were younger, you were more prone to tantrum, to get upset, to have outbursts and things like that. Usually not at school, but there was one time when you got sent to the principal's office in kindergarten, and then never again, no disciplinary issues or anything after that. Mostly what I would say about you in school is that you were very organized. We've talked in this interview before about deadlines and how good you are at meeting deadlines for when things are due. So I think you were an excellent student, and your grades showed that.
Even though it took me a while for teachers to figure out, and I have made a video of my experience in school, so I'll link it in the cards and in the description box. But eventually, it was known that I was a math genius. At 16, this is the second to last question.
All right.
We're almost done. What would you change if you could raise me again?
I would not be as overly concerned and really worried about school for you starting out. We didn't want you to be overwhelmed. We weren't sure how difficult the regular curriculum was going to be. So we were always, I think we took a very cautious approach. And, if I had to do it again, I would really insist that you were in regular classes more often. Because we know now what we didn't then was that you can manage that, and actually probably would have benefited more from being in the regular classroom more than you were. But we didn't, I guess that we did it the way we did because we didn't want you to feel overwhelmed and frustrated. And so we started out really kind of cautiously, and you were, gradually you were phased into more regular classes over time.
I was taking out a lot. And let me try to be more independent and just every day too, probably.
Absolutely. I should probably tell, while we're talking about school, and this relates to some of the other questions that we talked about, is that there was a teacher in elementary school, I think it was second grade, you can probably tell me. There was a teacher that required all of her students at the end of the day to flip their chairs over onto their desks. And these were young kids. And, Megan's right arm being weak, I remember thinking I wasn't sure that she would be able to accomplish that, and I didn't think it was fair that this teacher was requiring Megan to be lifting a chair and flipping it up over onto the desk every day with one hand. But sure enough, Megan absolutely did that without any problem and did it every day of school.
Yeah, I worked on that with my PT at the time. And it didn't take me long because I am very determined.
So there were lots of times when Megan proved us wrong about things that we thought would be too difficult or would, pose obstacles to her. Yeah. And that was one example early on that taught me a lesson that, I thought the teacher was being cruel or mean to require Megan to do that. But ultimately, she was able to do it just like all of her peers. And that was good.
On to the last question at number 17. Describe my perfect type of guy. I want to know.
Well, we've kind of referenced this person before. Anyone who looks and acts and pretty much is a clone of Ray Allen would be the perfect ultimate guy for Megan.
You're funny! But that is true. I didn't realize you guys say that. Yes, that would be awesome.
That's not much more to say about it. If you don't know Ray Allen, Google him. He is a famous basketball player. He is in the Basketball Hall of Fame. He played for, Megan could tell you every team, but he did play for the Celtics, and then he went to the Miami Heat.
And that when I left the Celtics and went there too. And
he is an all-around great person.
Yeah.
So definitely no shame in having him as a hero. I
have him all over my room.
So that would be Megan's perfect guy. Someone just like Ray Allen.
Mom, you're funny. Are you going to do something serious?
That's it.
For real?
That's all I have.
Yes, but honestly, that's true. So that was the Mom Cat. I hope you enjoyed listening to what my mom had to say about me. Did you, Mom?
I did, yes. Thank you, Megan, for letting me join you for this.
Yeah,
it was fun.
It was fun. You're my first guest. I
Awesome.
hope you have more in the future, hopefully. And again, I'll link the questions down below if you want to answer them as well with your mom. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It really helps me a lot. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. I post every Monday and Friday. Also, turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on any of my videos. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you in my next video very soon. Bye. Number 14 is what is... Okay. Mom, I know. Okay.
Just say, what is your favorite one? Don't even say number 14 at this point.
Wait. I will mention I did get sent to the principal's office in middle school. I don't know if I keep that in, remember?
Right.
But that was just the teacher. She had issues. I don't know what was wrong with her.
Okay. We don't need to go there.
On to the last question. This is the last question, right, Mom?
Yes.
Okay, now let's not go. Okay, Mom, I'm gonna cut this out right here. We're gonna end next. So, what should we do? What did I say before?
I don't know.
Okay.
Listening to.
So that was the mom tag. I hope you enjoyed hearing what my mom had to say. And did you enjoy?
I did. Thank you, Megan, for having me do the mom tag questions with you. It was a lot of fun. In between all the laughing
I wasn't gonna have much
and the joking,
Gets out.
we did get 17 questions answered.
Yes, we did. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It really helps me a lot. Oh wait, Mom, you say that part. Do it together. And if you like this video, and if you like this video, Mom, okay. If you like, Mom, do it after me, like at the same time.
Okay.
And okay. That's my dog, if you can hear him. Maybe I can do a tag with him too. Okay. You like it?
Yeah. Well, now, how do you do the thumbnail?
Oh my god, I'm gonna leave that in. How do you do the thumbnail?